Hey, today I'd just like to give you a few tips on how to invest in the US. There's been a lot of publicity about buying in the United States, and of course, you know, I've actually invested in the United States about 15, 17 years ago, way before all these seminars about investing in the US were even out there. And it's certainly an area where you can make a lot of money because the US market is different to the Australian market, right? The yields can be much higher, right? There is foreclosures, they have these taxes that the government can just sell the home out from under the homeowner's basically feet just to pay the taxes, so you can buy the houses really, really cheap. But the things to watch out for is, of course, make sure you're buying in the right areas. Again, you know, like close to school, infrastructure, you know, transport, just like here in Australia, because those houses will be much easier to rent. The other thing is, make sure you actually go over there and have a look at the properties yourself. You know, don't just rely on photographs and written reports, because they can be pretty misleading. Go in there, have a look at the condition of the property, get a feel for it, right? And make sure that you're buying something that's sound and solid, that's not going to cost you a fortune in repairs. Also, make sure that it's managed by a good agent, right? They don't have quite the same amount of management agencies in America as they do here in Australia. So make sure that, you know, you find a reputable company that can actually manage the property for you. Don't try to do it yourself, right? Let them handle all the rent collections and so on. And make sure that the areas you're renting in, it's easy to evict non-paying tenants. There's some areas where it's very difficult to evict tenants who aren't paying you rent, so you don't be stuck with a tenant who takes you like 6 months to get out and you've got no income coming in. You know, also make sure that the properties can be insured, right? That there's insurance on the title. You get title insurance, right? Don't buy a property that you can't get title insurance on, just to make sure that you're covered for yourself and you're actually buying something that's going to be, you know, legal and proper. And also make sure that you can get other types of insurance, such as hail, weather, you know, whatever the other forms of insurance that are necessary to be taken on the property, because, right, if you can't get that insurance, that means there's a high risk of those events happening, and of course you're going to be left, you know, holding the repair bill, which again will affect your future profits and profitability. The good thing about the American market is the yields are high, right? And as always, the market always does turn if you hold them long enough. Right, the properties that I actually bought, I bought them for about $40,000. They end up tripling in value up to $120,000 in about 5 or 6 years after I bought them, maybe 7 years, right? So make sure that you pick the right areas, just like here in Australia. And I hope that's been helpful. Until the next time, Peter Sun. Hey guys, now if you want to get instant access to all my free videos, reports, you know, case studies, and other useful tools in order to make money in the real estate business, please head over to our website right now. It's all there for you, absolutely free. Just go over there now.